Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Mario vs. Donkey Kong playthrough. Last time we played through the first world, Mario's Toy Company. We chased away the monkey, but he has gotten away with more of the mini Mario toys, so we need to continue to chase them and rescue more of those toys here. So let's go ahead and move on, get started with level 2-1. And I gotta admit, I do think that compared to the first world, this world actually does ramp up the difficulty a little bit. Especially when you're actually trying to go for, like, you know, all the high scores and everything. So, yeah, you gotta be careful here. The game honestly doesn't pull any punches. It hits you straight out of the gate with some levels that I wouldn't say are, like, super difficult, but can be honestly super intricate for, like, early game levels like this. So let's go ahead and get things started here. I feel like I've said let's get this started here like 5 different times, and at least in this playthrough. So the main thing we get introduced to in this level are these vines. Vines you can climb up with Mario. You can also climb like 1 or 2 vines at a time as well. And how you climb a vine actually can affect the speed of how you climb it too, which is kind of interesting. So, for example, whenever you're climbing up vines, you want to be holding 2 vines instead of just 1, because if you hold only 1, you'll climb up more slowly. And whenever you're descending, you want to hold on to 1, because if you're holding on to 2, you'll actually descend in that case. So, you know, careful vine climbing optimization is honestly pretty important for this game, especially if you're, again, going to go for all the high scores like I am. Also, for those who have played Donkey Kong 94, you can notice they did change some of the like enemy designs to look more like what they would in a Mario game. Kind of Nintendo's way of Mario-nizing this series, I guess. Which is kind of a shame, because, you know, some of those enemy designs were pretty unique, but I can understand it just because, you know, Mario is a pretty recognizable franchise. So yeah, you'll see a lot of the same types of enemies that were in Donkey Kong 94. They just might have a different look because, again, they wanted to make it more Mario-like in appearance. Okay, so not much to really say here. Just shows you that you can use the pull-up bar into a vine, which is kind of cool. Yeah, as you can see right there, I did lose a little bit of time. Ooh. I guess while we're on the subject of Donkey Kong 94, something else that I didn't really mention that is kind of different from that game is, in that game you actually had to stand on the key to lift it up. In this game, all you have to do is just stand like into it, and you can pick it up. It's interesting how they changed that. But I mean, it makes sense. Like, you don't always have to like just be on top of something to lift it. So it's a change that I think makes sense. I feel bad doing that to these rhino enemies, because these rhino enemies do look kind of cute. I almost wonder if these enemies are supposed to be, like, in guard or something. Actually, I honestly do not know for sure, but... I mean, are not in guard, Rambi. I don't know why I said in guard. Rambi. Rambi's the rhino, not... In guard's the fish, and the swordfish. I was like, when I said that, I'm like, wait, is that right? But it definitely wasn't. Okay, so I need to get him to smash the blue one. So I think no matter what, we're going to get a good prize from this. And I think the red one is what we wanted to get. Yay, we did it. We played Magic Boxes and we won. DK's Magic Boxes. Okay, so next up we have to do stage 2-3. See, like these enemies, for example. These enemies were also in Donkey Kong 94. They weren't cymbal-banging monkeys, though. So that was kind of an interesting change. And I do actually like that change, because I think those monkeys are actually kind of silly looking. But yeah, that's what we need to deal with in this stage. Basically, also sand blocks, we're going to be dealing with that as well. So when it comes to these guys, they basically act as makeshift vines. And if you're holding on to them and also a vine, they'll actually stop. But you can essentially use them to get across to certain sections of a stage. And yeah, that's basically it. That's basically how they function. So yeah, not really much to say there. And on the subject of more things from Donkey Kong 94, we have these birds. These birds, I really hated these guys in Donkey Kong 94, if I'm being honest. They do look different in this game, though, and they also drop eggs. Which I think they may have dropped eggs in Donkey Kong 94 as well. The difference is the eggs in that game looked more like, well, something that's not eggs. That also kind of comes from a rear end, so yeah, probably a good change that they actually, you know, made that look a little more realistic like it should. But yeah, there we go, beat that level. Stop arrow. Get a nice 3-up right there. I like the look of that 3-up. It's blue, which is kind of neat. You can also get 5-ups from those stages. I don't know what determines that. I think it's just kind of random. But yeah, I always love when they actually give out 5-ups, because it's nice when they do that. Okay, stage 2-4. Is this the stage I think it is? Indeed it is. This is what I want to do. I think we want to grab the key immediately. And the reason why I want to do this is because... Ah, dang it. Okay, well I have to do this again. I should have grabbed the, I should have grabbed the present first before I threw the key. That was I think my one mistake. So we could actually have to redo this one just because I took too much time on that one, but we'll see. We'll see what happens anyway. Oh yeah, actually, maybe we won't. Depends on how fast we do this stage. So before we hit this switch is what we need, which is what we need to do. Let's do this. Jump down here. Hit this. Next, we need to hit this other switch now. I'm trying to be careful not to take like too much of a stun drop, because if you fall from a certain height, you'll actually get stunned and you'll actually waste a little bit of time. The one difference is there is also a death height as well, so if you fall from too high in the sky, you'll actually die, and that's bad. You don't want to die, so be very careful with that. And we still managed to beat this stage and get the high score, so that's good. I'm actually doing this a lot better than I thought I would. Like I said, I did kind of actually struggle with this world a little bit in my practice file. Maybe it was just because I hadn't played the game in a while. I mean, that's usually how practice files go. But, still though, I still feel like I had more resistance than what I've been dealing with here. Okay, 2-5. We're getting reintroduced to Donkey Kong Jr. mechanics. We have fruit we can knock down and try to hit other enemies with. And I believe you also get points for destroying enemies too, so... that's something else you'll need to probably consider as you're going through a level, is, you know, maybe you can get some extra points. Like right there. I'm actually kind of surprised I made that work. With just the sideways somersault, I mean. Do I need to hit that? I don't know. I don't remember. Well, I did need to hit that, so I'm glad I checked that, if I'm being honest. Okay. What? Okay, well that was a death I just wasn't expecting to have right there. I think I have a little bit of time to do this, so I can kind of wait a little bit. Yeah, we do need to go over this way first. And watch out for the clap trap. I know that way I won't end up getting the 1-up, but that's okay. I guess I could have also thrown the key and used that as a platform, but not a big deal. Okay, so we did waste a little bit of time on the first part of that stage, but maybe the second part's not too hard. Plus we can also get rid of some enemies too. Okay. I could have probably also killed that claptrap, but it may not be necessary. I feel like this is going to be a really good score. Yep, we're good. Okay. So there we go. That's the... Is that the 5th or the... No, I think that's the 5th stage. Okay, so see right there we have the 5-up, and we have to swap boxes, so we need to see if we can salvage the blue one. Okay, please, don't hit blue. Don't... No! Oh, well. We still get 1-up at least. Would have been nice to get that 5-up, right? Okay, let's go on to stage 2-6. Here it's showing that we can use enemies as platforms to ride across certain trap floors like that. That's pretty much what we got going on right there.
Here we go.
Oh god, this level right here I actually struggled with quite a bit in my practice file. See, this is another big problem of this stage, is that you could be waiting a long time for this monkey. Okay. Nope. There we go. I think that's okay. We'll have to see how the second part goes. I know the second part has like a very specific way you need to go about finishing it. I think I need to go back here and hit the red one. Don't hit that because I have to get this present. I think I just have to hit this. Perfect. And there we go. I want to say that's a pretty good score. Yeah, we got it. You needed a pretty high score to get that one, but still. We got it with no issue. And I think we get stop arrow again. Yep. Yeah, give me those 2-ups. So with that, we've actually completed all of the stages and gotten all the high scores. And I'm actually surprised I did that faster than the first world, but I guess I had all the intro stuff in the first world too, so it's probably about the same time. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the Mini Mario stage. For this one, it shows that Mini Marios can use trampolines, just like regular Marios. And that's basically the main thing the stage tries to teach you, I guess. Now this is where some of these stages can actually get kind of complicated with how to get all of the toy icons. So like right there, I was able to get all of them, no problem. But let's see if I can actually get you guys out of here. Lure them up to this platform. Boom. And there we go. That one is actually pretty easy in retrospect, but yeah, sometimes, like, if you just try to plow through those stages, sometimes you may not notice something that you should have noticed, so that's where the difficulty can kind of come into play, I guess. But in that case, all it takes is just a very quick replay, and you can figure it out pretty easily. So here we have another Donkey Kong Jr. inspired stage, where we have to battle DK with these fruits. This is honestly kind of difficult, because the claptraps can really come out of nowhere and mess up your day. But you can also get very lucky with the fruit and just kill them like that, or defeat them like that. So yeah, there we go. That's pretty much that stage.
Good job.
Thanks, Mario. You did a good job, too. So there we go. Got a good score. And that is World 2 actually fully completed now. So I realized that we're actually pretty far into the video.
Come back here, you big monkey.
Come back here, you big monkey. Charles Martinet is, like, seriously one of the most wholesome men on this entire planet. But yeah, I know that we haven't exactly had a very long video here, but I am going to go ahead and wrap this up here at this point. I do feel like the stages will get tougher, and they'll definitely, like, especially later on, there'll be more stages we'll have to redo multiple times. So, you know, I don't want to push it too much in terms of how much progress I make in this. So it's probably a good idea to go ahead and just end it now, I think. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later when we play through more of this game as we move on to the Fire Mountain, as we continue to chase this big monkey to the very end and get back those mini Mario toys. This has been SlimKirby. See you guys next time. Later, folks.